5G really hasn't been introduced yet. Like me and Sade had to get new phones recently, so we have like the most updated versions of our phones, and right now at the moment it is 4G. Yeah.
I wonder how many Americans unknown to them have cancer.
Truthfully, Amir, I ain't even gonna hold you. I think about that all the time, bro. I think about it as often as I don't want to. I try not to think about it as much as I can, but I think about it more and more about it. Just the frequency waves we're dealing with these cell phones all the time and the microwaves and everything.
Well, bro, let's remember. Remember, everybody has cancer cells in their body.
Right.
Okay. Everybody does. Like
do you know the count? Is that not to interrupt? You know the count?
I don't know the count.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm sure like it's different, but this goes back way to like cancer is not like people say cancer is a man-made disease. Cancer is not man-made.
Okay.
Everybody has cancer cells in their body. It's the word cancer appears in old Egyptian medical literature and medical texts. So this goes back thousands of years. The issue is the activation of the cancer cells. In Amir, this goes to your point of all this radiation and the food and like all this shit is what activates the cancer cells.
Okay.
Right, which is why, of course, we have an immune system. We have an immune system to fight off. So once these cancer cells start getting crazy, your immune system is supposed to kick in.
Your antibodies, stuff like that.
And fight them, yeah. But what happens is because we have weakened immune systems, it's not strong enough to fight the cancer cells, right? So that's why during this time there's going to be a heavy emphasis on. As a matter of fact, just last week I ordered some shit for my immune system.
Okay,
right. So Pete, Pete, we were talking about in the group chat. Like, this is the time where you want to boost your immune system.
Absolutely. We just read up today, man. Got some orange juice, got some vitamin C. Like, they actually got vitamin C in pill form, but you got to check the ingredients and make sure everything cool, which it is. Thank God. We bulked up on the elderberry, the black seed oil.
Yes,
I told wifey to try to find some oil of oregano. That's shit hard to find. We might have to order that. But right now is definitely the time to boost your shit and be on these herbs.
Get some sea moss, bro. Like
sea moss, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, her mom's supposed to send us that, but yep.
Yeah, sea moss, man. That shit.
And shout out to my bad, not to cut you off. I don't want you to forget your points. Just wanted to shout out Styles P and his wife. I follow them on Instagram, man. They own juice bars. They got a Instagram called Pharmacy for Life, and they hit you with all this information, man. All this herbal and all this shit that black people, even the non-black people, but it's all this stuff that people need to know to help you stay focused and stay healthy from the herbs of the earth. So shout out to Styles and his wife, man. Pharmacy for Life on Instagram. Follow that page, man.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group chat for y'all. But yeah, my bad, y'all. Go ahead. I just wanted because you've been preaching. How long have we been doing this show? About 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been preaching this, and I'll give you props, bro, because you've been preaching this long before it was popular to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All these herbs and eating right and giving us links to look up and stuff like that. So I appreciate you, bro, because for you giving us the information, I talked to wifey about it, and it made us go research more and look up stuff and make sure we taking this stuff. And I can kind of see the difference.
Yeah, bro. It definitely and I give credit to Amir because Amir is the one who put me on to Dr. Sabi.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, me too.
It's like this was years ago. Yep. Amir said, and prior to that, I never heard of Dr. Sabi. And Amir was like, "Yo, check out Dr. Sabi." And I watched that one video, and it was a wrap after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because what he talked about, bro, was like, "Yo, it just made sense. It just made sense, man."
I'll be honest with you, Chuck. The reason why I said it to you and you first is because I saw that that trajectory for you, man. I'm like, yo, Chuck, this is something that you're gonna grab. I'm like, yeah, just because honestly, and going back to Pete's point about you putting on about the health, it wasn't just the health. You was putting on about the books to read and stuff like that.
Yeah.
These different people. And so I was always like, I was watching, you know what I mean? I watch people on you know, YouTube, whatever. That ain't stuff I grew up with, but it was stuff that you were actually studying in a different manner, especially as an adult. And then I just started on 7. It was just like, okay, I know Chuck is good. And so, like, it's a weird thing because it's like you have this coronavirus right now, but the coronavirus gives me 9 days off and 5 days on and 9 days off. And then you look at you with cancer, and I don't think you would have the push to go ahead and go with it. It's hard body with it if that didn't happen.
Yeah, I agree. I
so
agree.
it's like it's a you know what I'm saying, it sounds to somebody else that may not understand it. They might be like, yo, man, that's fucked up. No, I'm not I don't wish that in you at all. You know what I'm saying? No, the heart aches for that though. But at the same point in time, I know, you know what I'm saying, though, it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And so now saying though, with that knowledge that you have now with this, if you didn't have the knowledge, you know what I'm saying, you might be, you know, in the house like it's just fucked up. Now you're like, yo, I know what to fucking do. And I'm about to go.
Yeah. And now, yeah, man. and you know, and I kind of had this revelation last year, you know, so, you know, I was hip to the information, and I wasn't making changes. And I'm still not, like, I'm still struggling right now. You know, I still, you know,
it's
I like
moderation, man. Niggas gotta stop. You know, this social networking shit, these memes and images. Stop feeling bad because them motherfuckers ain't doing it every day either, man. Them vegan for life people we see on Instagram, them motherfuckers eat fries on the low. Stop the bullshit. As long as it's not about being perfect and doing this shit every day. It's moderation. It's trying your best. It's researching. It's learning from a friend, just like we said. Went from Amir telling Chuck about Dr. Sebi, from Chuck to giving us information about the black seed oil and shit like that, to me listening to y'all boys and then seeing Styles P post this shit up, and it's like, oh, okay, now let me do some research. That's how shit trickles down. That's how stuff gets to the people. And if we continue to do that, my grandmother always said, nothing beats a fail but a try. And as long as you make an attempt and you trying, bro, you succeeding. So
say that again for Grandma Ida. One more
that was
time.
dope.
Grandma Ida, right?
Grandma Ida, absolutely.
Yeah,
right. Rest in power, Grandma. Grandma Ida always said, nothing beats a fail but a try. So as long as you trying, man, all that, we not doing it every day. Nah, we still human. Yeah, I am definitely grilling a steak tomorrow, Saturday, because it's supposed to be 75 degrees. Absolutely. I guarantee in the morning, I'm going to take my elderberry and my black seed oil and try to get some push-ups in.
Yeah.
That's balance, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, man.
Joe, he's about to allude to?
No, man, you know, it's and you know, so when I got the diagnosis of brain cancer, you know, of course I cried on my way home and that shit, but it was like, yo, I don't want to say I brought this on myself, but I couldn't be mad at anybody but myself.
Okay.
Like that's deep. That's a deep. Okay.
Yeah, like not even questioning God, because God like, yo, nigga, you had the information. God like, what you mad at me for? You had the information, and it wasn't. I had it for a week or two. I had this shit for like years. I had this shit for like I knew about, you know, fruits and vegetables and fasting and, you know, cancer. Like Amir was saying, like I was reading up on this shit. I just wasn't putting it into practice. Right. Mm-hmm. I think we get to a point where, and of course in today's environment, it's so easy to collect a bunch of information.
Yeah, man.
And we feel that, okay, well, I'm doing all this information, I'm doing something. No, you got to apply it. For the longest time, there was an emphasis on the number of books you read, right? Mm-hmm. How many books have you read this year? How many books have you read this week? And then I got to a point where That's all I was focusing on was number of books versus me getting something from that book, right? So I'd rather have a library of 10 books and be applying all that information than have a library of 1,000 books and not doing anything with, right?
Yeah, right.
Just to say, oh, I read 1,000 books. Okay, what does that mean?
Right.
I mean, but I can say, oh shit, I read 10 books and this is what I got from all of them. That's the shift I want us to make. And going forward is, all right, we got the information. Like, we don't need, there was a quote that says, we're drowning in information, but we're starving for wisdom. Right? So we have access to all this, like, nigga, you can be on YouTube 24/7 and just get all this information, but are we going to apply it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
At what point do we say, okay, I'm not going to consume anything else. I'm just going to apply what I learned. And I'm still struggling with that right now because I like watching my YouTube show, I like reading, but I got to get to a point where, okay, I need to stop temporarily consuming and apply what I'm learning.
You have to become an author instead of a reader.
Pretty much. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man.
Because eventually that's what they did.
Yeah, but I still think it's a balance. My bad.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there's a balance. There's definitely a balance.
I just because as a friend, I'm listening to Chuck as a listener and as a friend, and I don't want to be like, I want to be like, nah, bro, it's not all on you. You know what I'm saying? Like we especially black people, we're grown into some shit before we even come out the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like we're health issues, mental issues, all that is already embedded in us before we even come out the womb. And I think we get it worse than other counterparts. That's just me. That's just my opinion. But I'm not making an excuse because it's on us to obtain the knowledge, to gain the knowledge, and to give the knowledge, and to learn the knowledge. And I feel that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So go ahead. My bad, Amir.
I know, because I ain't gonna lie to you, man. As being my friend, man, there's certain shit that, man, sometimes, man, it's all on you. These are the consequences of being my friend.
Trust me, I know, nigga. I got the DMs. I got the DMs, nigga. No, because he need to stop writing the capital. Well, that's how he write, fam. You can't.
Yeah.
People hit y'all up about that shit?
Man, nigga, that's in the past. Hey, that ain't gonna make me
stop. I ain't gonna stop.
I know, but that ain't gonna stop you from being my brother either. Like, nigga, we all got flaws. Yeah. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny. You see, you touched another topic on the real, Amir, but I'm gonna chill because we've been all over the place. Because it's your perception, your opinion. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna be cool with you, and you got to be cool with that. Yeah. I put something in a group chat last night. I know Amir hit to it. My man Gilly the Kid and Wallow, they got a podcast.
Yeah, I watched that.
Right. Wallow made an excellent point, man, about time and how is, and y'all know I've been saying how like time is the real currency. Right. And Wallow, who's been locked up, he spent a lot of his life in jail. He comes out and he was like, y'all really don't give a fuck. If you rock with me, cool. If not, I don't care. I can't worry about that. I got people in my corner that really depend on me, that really loves me, and that really needs me to be great. And I can't worry about what the opinion is of somebody I don't know, and I can't let that affect me because time is all we got, and we don't have a lot of that shit. In about 30 to 40 years, man, we all may not be here. You know what I'm saying? 50 years, we all may not be here. So it's all about how you spend your time right the fuck now. And if you spend it on worrying about what the next person think of you that really don't have no effect in your life, you wasting time, bro. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what I got. I got the gist of what Wallow was talking about. We really got to stop giving a fuck, man. And I don't mean that in a harsh way. I just mean that in a real way. Niggas really gotta really look in the mirror and really have a conversation with themselves and be like, hey, stop the bullshit. You got people that love you. You got people that depend on you. And you depend on yourself. So it's all about